Hi, I'm Rob Crook. I'm CatSci's Technical Director of Chemical Sciences. CatSci are a relatively small contract research organisation based in Cardiff in Wales. Our main focus is on small molecule chemistry, particularly complex small molecules, but we also work in oligonucleotides and peptides. Our target is to collect as much data, whether it's on a catalytic reaction or a more traditional chemistry reactions, we can. What you very quickly get to is the main bottleneck that you hit is going to be the solid handling when you do that work. So what we needed to do was find an instrument that allowed us to do accurate and rapid solid handling to free up the time of the chemists.
Hi, my name's Callum Stacey. I'm a senior scientist. I've been with CatSci for just over 3 years. The reason we started looking at the high-throughput experimentation and screening work was just to try and provide to our customers the most comprehensive sort of work and research we can do. And in order to do that, you need to explore the widest kind of chemical space to ensure that when we come up with these sort of solutions to their problems with chemistry, we can ensure that we've thoroughly explored like a wide area and we've provided them with the best information that we provide them. And that's where having a solid handler is sort of key to sort of achieving those kind of goals.
I'm Jean-Baptiste Vendeville. I'm an associate principal scientist at CatSci. We decided to go with the Labman MultiDose as a solid handler to optimize the root scattering process. Allows us to multiply the amount of reaction that we can do in a short amount of time through automation and parallelization of the reaction. Our expectation with the MultiDose were to have a solid handler that could precisely and accurately weigh the amount of solid that we wanted for each of the reactions that we are going to perform. Reliability, precision were pretty much our main objectives. So far, we have been delighted. The MultiDose has ticked all the boxes. Something that was very important for us with the MultiDose was the ability to work with CSV file. So that allows us to be able to push CSV file from a central hub to the different instruments in the HTS department. Sometimes you will see compaction of the solid depending on the kind of powder you are working with. The declogging function allows us to trust the robot to identify when there is a clogging and to resolve that by itself without any human intervention. We have 4 live cameras around the setup, and that allows us to monitor live what the robot is doing, and that gives us a really good visual. It's particularly important working with Labman because that does mean they don't always have to come on site to troubleshoot everything.
The Labman MultiDose, the solid handlers, really, so far it's been really great with everything we've been trying to do. The high-throughput screening and high-throughput experimentation would be pretty difficult to do it as accurately as we are doing with it. Just this week, I've done 2 48 well plates, and to do even those plates myself manually, that would take maybe even more than a whole sort of working day to get that plate ready and sort of get all the solids dispensed into all the vials. Whereas with the Labman MultiDose, just set it up in the afternoon and then leave it running the next day. Everything's dispensed, ready to go. We've got the Labman set up in our glove box, so it's just under an inert nitrogen atmosphere. So some chemistry can be sort of sensitive to oxygen or water or both. So having it set up in a glove box just means that when we run these reactions and if something doesn't work, we know it's not because of a bit of water or a bit of oxygen getting the reaction, it's just because those particular conditions of the chemistry just isn't going to work.
What we've always found is Labman are very responsive, very supportive, very keen to work with clients and give almost a tailored service to every client to make sure that we get exactly what we want. I couldn't speak more highly of Labman, to be quite honest. I think it's been a genuinely excellent experience from our point of view, so yeah, fantastic.
The responsiveness and the understanding of our own goal and working with Labman has always been very easy. The communication has always been great, and responsiveness before and afterwards has been nothing but stellar, to be honest. Looking into the future, we are quite excited to see where the high-throughput department is going and to bring more and more value to our clients and bring new medicine for the people that need it.